ground.
Welcome everybody to a new Heroes of the Storm video. It's been a long time, and today I'm going to be talking about Diablo. So in Heroes of the Storm, Diablo is a tank. He's known as the premier ganker. Diablo will be used usually as the person that will engage in team fights and maybe take one person out once at a time, since he can engage with his abilities and bring him back towards your enemies. The idea is that you rotate with an assassin and maybe heal with you, so that when you're rotating for objectives and all that, you can take someone by surprise and just eliminate him, and that pretty much gives you an advantage for the objective and even the future of the game. So we'll move on now to the abilities that Diablo boasts. His passive, or his trait, is called Black Soulstone, and basically you gain 10 souls per hero that you've killed or have helped to kill, and 1 soul per minion up to 100, and you gain 0.4% maximum health per soul. So that means if you get 100, you have 40% more health than you usually would have. At the end of the game, this can be really good. If, for example, you've just died and you're the only tank on the team, but because you have 100 souls, you'll just come back in 5 seconds instead of like maybe sometimes it's like 50 to 60 seconds near the end of the game. Diablo's Q ability is called Shadow Charge. So you charge an enemy, knocking them back, dealing some damage and gaining some armor as well. And if the enemy collides with terrain, like a wall or something, they are stunned for 1 second and take an additional 150 damage. So this is what will be useful to interrupt all channeled abilities against Lily when she's using a Jug of 1,000 Cups or Nazevo or anything like that. That's really, really strong. But if you want to help your team, the best solution is to try and push them towards your allies so that they can kill this enemy. The W ability is called Fire Stomp. Doesn't cost a lot of mana. Its cooldown is pretty low. And this is just a little AoE effect. Unleash fire waves. So this is like a sort of star. It starts from your character, it goes in all directions, and then it comes back and they deal a little bit of damage. This is just useful against minions and mercenaries, and maybe in team fights to just annoy your enemy. So a good addition in the Diablo set. The E ability is called Overpower. So you grab the target and you slam it behind yourself, you deal some damage and you stun him for a bit. That's some nanoseconds basically, but you do stun him. So even this is a slow raid because you need to grab him with your hand. If you're able to make a sudden movement and catch your opponent off guard, you'll just grab him and then just combo with your A to push him nearer to your allies, and that's basically a kill. There's nothing the enemy can do because he won't be able to escape. The first ultimate, the first heroic ability is Apocalypse. I'd say this is even one of the strongest ultimates in the game, not even just for Diablo. So you create a demonic rune under each enemy hero. This is really good, for example, in a team fight. You just need your allies to escape and regen. Now, compared to Lightning Breath is fun to use, but just when you have the first ability, that is Apocalypse, you just say, I can't use this, the other one is just too good. So you become unstoppable while channeling lightning that deals 800 damage over 4 seconds. The thing is, Diablo is not really used in the team to be the big damager. The fact that he can stun damage a tiny bit with Apocalypse is totally fine. That's even better than just dealing 800 damage over 4 seconds. Now that you have an overview of how Diablo works, I'm going to be showing you my talent build for Diablo. Level 1 you'll be taking Devil's Due, so that the souls empower your regen globes and the healing fountains. Very strong, very good to get out of a team fight and just heal up a little bit. And next we have at level 4, we have something called Soul Feast. it's a passive, and basically your black soul stones increase health regen. So the more soul stones you have, you know, remember I had 100 maximum, your health regen is even better. So very decent. So this is very decent, and I suggest you take this at level 4. Level 7, you have demonic strength, overpower, also slows. Very good. And the other talents at that level are pretty bad, so that's why it's the best one. Level 10, apocalypse. Nothing more to say about that. Level 13. Now, I find that devastating charge is the better one because it's a quest, and every time you you make someone collide with the terrain, it increases the shadow charge damage. Since you usually do want to try and collide someone with some terrain to get that additional stun and damage, this will be really good. This is the better choice at level 13. At level 16, domination, best one ever. Overpower, resets cooldown of shadow charge. So you do shadow charge, overpower, and another shadow charge, follow up with some ultis and your allies, and very devastating. And at level 20, to finish off this little build, got something called Hellgate. Now this has two purposes. First of all, you teleport and you create an apocalypse. So the thing that you can teleport a few meters away to escape, and there's those little rooms like you have with your ultimate, that come up and stun the enemies that are in it. So if you escape, this means that those that are chasing have to evade it, but usually they can't, so they can't follow you, so you'll survive. Or this is a way to engage as well. If you don't have your Q ability anymore, or any sort of engage, well, you just use this to move a few meters away towards the enemies, and stun some people. Again, another apocalypse, boom, 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 and you've won the game. Anyway, that's my build. I hope you enjoyed the gameplay. I've really cropped out all the bits that aren't that good and made it really interesting all throughout the video. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new. Of course, try and share the Boro community. I'm BOROS, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye now. Now, before I leave you all, I'd like to shout out Ricky Gaming. He does Fallout 4 videos and Resident Evil. He does all these mods and all that. So check out his channel. And secondly, please go and check out Neo Plays' channel. He does a live stream every weekend. He does loads of challenges and all that. So check out his channel, and I'll see you in the next one.